So September is not just another month on the calendar. It's a time for major astrological shifts that promises to shake things up in ways that we might not expect. So from groundbreaking internal changes to dramatic transformations in our outer world, the planets are aligning in ways that's just going to impact all of us super deeply. So let's get into it. First, we're going to start with Uranus. Uranus, the planet of rebellion, innovation, radical change. On September 1st, Uranus is going retrograde. And when this cosmic disruptor goes reverse, it's like the universe is going to be hitting the pause button on all chaos that's happening. It's going to turn the spotlight inside. So what chaos is going on inside of us? This isn't just about sudden events or unexpected twists. It's going to be a call to explore our inner world, to dream big, and to imagine new possibilities for ourselves. This is what Uranus does for us. So Uranus retrograde is all about breaking free from our old patterns and envisioning the reality that aligns with our true self. Okay. That's just the beginning though. On the same day, and that's the first, we actually have Pluto, the planet of profound transformation, turning retrograde as it's re-entering Capricorn. And so this is not an ordinary retrograde. Pluto is all about deep internal changes. This is going to be a period that asks us to confront the darker aspects of ourselves, to face our fears head on, and to transform our inner worlds. So at this time, we are going to need to reassess the power dynamics in our lives and let go of anything that's holding us back. Pluto retrograde is like a cosmic deep cleaning. So it wants to clean and sweep away outdated habits and systems that don't serve us and make room for things that are new that does serve us. Okay. And then on 2 days later, on the 4th, we're going to have a new moon in Virgo. And this is going to be an incredibly potent time for fresh starts. So Virgo's energy is all about precision, organization, and health. Anything to do with those subjects. So this new moon is going to invite us to set new goals, especially those that involve improving our daily routines, our health habits, our work-life balance. It's going to be an ideal moment for us to get super detailed and meticulous about what we have going on in those areas. We're going to be we can create new systems. And even celebrate the smallest victories with those new improvements that we make. But as with any new moon, it's not without its challenges. This is going to be one that opposes Saturn, and it's going to be squaring Jupiter. So you might feel some tension or obstacles as you try to bring those plans to life. All right. Moving forward, as we go on to the middle of the month, toward the end, around September 22nd, the sun is going to be entering Leo, and our focus is going to shift. And it's going to be shifting in the area of relationships. And we're going to be looking for harmony, or looking to seek harmony, because that's what the sun in Leo has us focused on. Wherever the sun goes is where our focus goes. And Libra focuses on harmony, diplomacy, relationships. So our focus is going to be shifted toward that area. So the sun in Libra is going to encourage us to seek balance in our interactions. It's going to encourage us to strive for peace and to find fairness in all things that we do. But remember, with balance comes challenge of indecision, right? And the tendency to please others at our own expense. We do not want to do that. Watch for that. It's a time now that we need to weigh our options carefully. And we do want to take others into consideration, but we also want to assert our own needs at this very same time. Okay. By the end of the month, we will experience a very powerful Venus transit into Scorpio. And this is where things get a bit intense. Okay, guys. Venus in Scorpio pulls us into a deep passionate entanglement, right? Deep, passionate connections, but it also stirs up issues around vulnerability and trust. And so this transit can feel like an emotional roller coaster, pushing you to explore the depths of your relationships and to confront the fears that might be holding you back from true intimacy. So you want to be looking out for that, okay? The last thing I'd like to talk about is the super powerful, transformative lunar eclipse that's happening on September 17th in Pisces. Okay, this is going to be the first of several that's going to occur over the next 2 years or 2.5 years through 2027. Right? This is going to be a moment of emotional clarity that could bring up hidden truths that has been lingering below the surface. And so lunar eclipses are known for shaking up our relationships and revealing what we've been avoiding, things that have already been there, but things that we've just not, for one reason or another, addressed. The lunar eclipse is going to unearth all of those subjects that have been hidden and that are Pisces related and bring them up to the surface. So lunar eclipses are known for shaking our relationships and revealing what we've been avoiding. And so whether it's in love, work or personal development, this eclipse is gonna push us to face what's been lurking in the shadows, and we're gonna be forced to take action. And it's a time to express our emotion, let go of what doesn't serve us, and find a balance between our practical needs and our spiritual well-being. And now is going to be the time for us to talk about how it's going to affect each and every last one of the signs directly. So what does this mean for you? Well, let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on, my lovely Pisces? How are you doing? Welcome to your September 2024 monthly horoscope. This is a month filled with opportunities for deep transformation, creative exploration, and personal growth. The planets are aligning to bring significant change, major change your way. So let's go ahead and break this energy down for you, Pisces. Starting on September the 1st, Uranus is going retrograde in your 12th house. This powerful transit may bring hidden aspects of your life to the surface. It's going to, not may, it's going to. This is going to lead to surprising coincidences and revelations. You could find yourself drawn to unconventional ways of helping others, possibly through technology or anonymous activities online. And so this is also a time to let go of the past or events may force you to release old habits or attachments that no longer serve you. So you got to do it voluntarily, or you're going to be forced to release. As Uranus gradually prepares to enter your first house, you're setting the stage for a new chapter, babes. Okay, free from the weight of outdated patterns, and I love this for you. So be on the lookout for those changes. Make them voluntarily. Don't be forced to make a change, okay? Also on September 1st, Pluto is going retrograde in your 11th house, focusing on deep transformations within your circles. Your social circles. You're no stranger to this because this has been going on since 2008. Okay, it's coming back to deliver, I want to say, the reward for you doing the work, if you've been doing the work in this 11th house to get those transformations underway. So you may have been noticing, or you probably will notice significant shifts in your friendships, right? Especially since 2008. And one last significant shift may occur in your friendship in groups or affiliations, leading you to reevaluate your long-term goals and aspirations. So this is a time to seek deeper meaning in your social connections and to align yourself with causes that truly resonate with your values. You might find yourself stepping into a leadership role within a group. driven by a desire to make a meaningful impact. So let me know in the comments how it's working out for you, because I really do want to know. I really do care. Guys, if these conversations that we have resonate with you and they make a difference, or you feel they can make a difference, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have these conversations with you every month, every week, as we have them. Share with your folks if you think they could benefit as well. And so moving on, guys, on September the 2nd, the new moon in Virgo is going to be energizing your 7th house of partnerships. And this is an excellent time to focus on your relationships, whether it's starting a new partnership or redefining existing ones. So you'll actually become more aware of your your need for companionship and support, making this a great period for reflecting on your role in your relationships. Right? Social interactions are likely to be harmonious at this time, so take advantage of this energy to strengthen your connections. This is great for that. Mars is going into Cancer on September the 4th, and this is going to be happening in your 5th house, and this is going to be amplifying your creative energy and desire for self-expression, Pisces. You'll feel a strong urge to engage in creative projects, romantic pursuits, and or recreational activities. And so this period is good for you to embrace your playful side, but be mindful not to overextend yourself. Okay, the desire to take risk both in love and other areas is going to be super potent, super strong. So it's going to be important that you exercise caution while you do enjoy the heightened charisma and magnetism this transit is going to bring you. Okay, just navigate carefully. As we move through the month, we get to the next big energy shift that's going to be happening on the 22nd of September, when the sun goes into Libra. This is going to be illuminating your 8th house. This transit highlights themes of transformation, right? Anything to do with the 8th house, transformation, hands down, that's happening. Transformation with intimacy and shared resources, or just transformation overall. You might find yourself withdrawing from social activities to focus on more personal, introspective matters at this time as well. So it's going to be a powerful time for personal growth as you explore your inner world, okay, and work through psychological challenges that might be presenting at this time. Financial planning is indicated. Also, dealing with joint assets may also take center stage during this time. Let me know how it works out for you in the comments. I want to know. All right. Also, on the 22nd, we have Venus going into Scorpio, and this is going to be for you bringing a desire for new and different experiences in love and relationships. So routine activities might feel unfulfilling, pushing you to seek out adventure that broaden your perspective here. So you might find yourself drawn to foreign cultures or unfamiliar ideas, right? And your relationships may take on a more generous and open-hearted tone at this time. So this is also an ideal time to connect with people from different backgrounds, especially if you've been traveling or working in public relations or marketing fields. Because after all, Scorpio, this is actually happening in your first house. I'm sorry, it's not your first house. I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. I apologize, Pisces. Pisces. This is happening in your 9th house. Okay. So there you go with that. Moving on September the 17th, we are having full moon lunar eclipse. And guess where it's happening? It's happening in your sign. And I know it's happening on the 17th, but I just want this to be the last piece of the conversation that we touch on, because the full moon transformations is so huge. And so this is happening in your sign, Pisces, right? So this is going to be prompting you to reevaluate your self-image and how you present yourself to the world. And this is going to be happening over the next 2 years and some change. So through 2027. So you're going to be having profound changes and transformations with your self-image. This is a time to strike balance between your independence and your connections with others too. Okay, because this is happening between your first house and your seventh house. First house of you, the self, and the seventh house of others. You may feel more emotionally expressive and driven to prioritize your own needs at this time, but it's important that you do so with consideration for others around you. So you're going to be learning how to navigate, how to get your needs met while considering others at this time. So this eclipse could also challenge you, or could also challenge your leadership abilities and bring heightened emotions to the surface at the same time, especially in a key relationship. So we will have more conversations about these powerful eclipses and Pisces, and as we continue, Pisces and Virgo, as we move through the energies. Okay, so Pisces, September is a month of profound transformation for you and growth, from redefining your relationships, exploring new creative avenues. The stars is definitely guiding you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. So get ready, buckle up. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. And until next time, keep your hearts open and your spirits connected. Ciao for now.